Just when we thought that it won't get any worse, it gets worse by the day as we wrap things up at the Bbnaija season 10 over 10. So it happens that there's a fight between Faith and Sultana, and it was all about the baking buckets. My own is not even the issues that they have with the baking bucket, for the wager task, but it's about the way Faith was really forceful, the way and manner he dealt with Sultana. I mean, how do you struggle with a woman in that direction and then push her to the ground? Yes, the argument is, he didn't hit her, okay? He didn't hit her, but that struggle can actually get somebody wounded. Faith, this is not the first time we're seeing Faith actually fight with women. I mean, we've seen that happen with, Imisi, and we thought maybe it's a one-off. But now here's with Sultana. I thought some few days ago they had their issues all, shrugged off. They had the discussions, that lasted for over an hour. So it felt like it was something that they had, thrashed. So why wouldn't, how many days now? 2 days. They are fighting each other. And the way Faith was forceful, like, I don't understand it. Why is he always fighting with women? Why? This is the kind of person you want to give the trophy. You want him to win this particular edition of Big Brother because he's intelligent, because he is smart. So we should just carry the trophy and give it to him, even after his tendency to hit women who are vulnerable. Come on, man. Come on. This is terrible, man. Now watch this, man. Watch this. This is just too bad. Just look at. Just look at. Why are you fighting? Why are you fighting a woman like that? And Dede is even telling him relax. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how forceful that is? Can you imagine that? Why do that kind of thing to a woman? They're even begging him. They're begging him to let her go.
I need those things. Faith is not doing anything here. I need it. Faith is not doing anything here.
What the heck?
Faith is not doing anything here.
Can you imagine that? Like, guys, can you imagine that? Why the hell does he think he could go over a woman like that? Why? That I need to see some reactions. I need to see some reaction, because the reaction here are unbelievable. With people saying that after all he did not beat her, he did not hit her. But for crying out loud, there's a pattern. Yes, you are brilliant, but you're not smart with relationship with women. Your ego is bigger than you. You are trying to force yourself on certain things that you shouldn't be doing. Why is everything about him? Even his supporter, Gloria. You guys know Gloria now. The lady that's on YouTube that basically talks about housemates in a way and manner she feels they should, because it seems Gloria loves Faith so much because of his tendencies of being smart or maybe intelligent. And of course, some women love intelligent men, but they really don't know that sometimes some intelligent men are violent, just like Faith. Yes. And Gloria was even touting him on Twitter that no, he should have let that go. That people are not going to look at what happened or the reasons why those things happen. They're going to look at his reaction. And that is what I keep saying. 90% of what you are is your reaction to things. But people will not understand. How do you fight with a woman and throw her on the floor? It means you can actually beat a woman. That's exactly what that means. In this day and age, people talk about domestic violence. Faith is someone that can actually domestically violate a woman. It is clear. He's done that with Imisi. He's just lucky in all the times that he wasn't giving strikes or maybe even disqualified, and it's just so crazy. Let me see if I can grab a few of the so-called reactions that we're seeing on Twitter, because it's trending on X as well. On October 2nd, 2025, around 8 a.m. in the Big Brother Bbnaija Season 10 house, finalist Faith Adewale pushed fellow finalist Sultana to the floor during a dispute over morning chores, causing her to twist her ankle. The incidents captured on live feeds occurred amidst heightened tensions in the final week before the October 5th finale. With no immediate action from production, social media users have called for Faith's disqualification, while some defend his actions, citing Sultana's delays in task. This one says, Bbnaija, if Faith is not disqualified today, then the show should not come back next year, because we can't have two big brothers in the same house. And of course, people have reacted to that particular incident. And this one says, did you watch it from the beginning? Faith has been waiting for Sultana for some time, only for her to come out and carry the grubber to head of house room. Dorsey says, Mercy, shame on you defending that rubbish. Would you say this is he doesn't? Would you say this if he does it to Diddy? This one says, you are becoming unbearable. You can never filter your choice of words based on past relationships. Shame on me from you, because I gave my opinion to what I watched. You guys only react to the reaction, but never to what caused the reaction. Shame on you, Dorsey. They are going back and forth regarding that. So, okay, let's see other reactions. To pour hot indomie on someone's face versus dragging buckets with someone, which one deserves disqualification? Also, who provoked who first? Without those answers, I think it is tough. It's a tough call to make. Polane says, did he assault her? If Zita was not disqualified for what she did, why must Faith be disqualified for dragging a basket out of her hands? She fell, I get it, but he didn't push her. Let's wait and see how Biggie will see it. Omwabon says, make them not disqualify Amo. Okay. I want him to cry when Imisi win. I see what you did there. Miss Temi says, Omo, you are wasting your energy. They won't do anything to him. Even if them go do something, now warning him go chop. That boy is their pet and they can never disqualify him. Omadi says he should not be disqualified. If that happens and Imisi wins on Sunday, the native doctor and his fans would say he didn't win because he was disqualified. He should be issued a double strike. Precious says, them no disqualify Zita, we pour hot pepper indomie for person face. Nah, my doctor, them go disqualify. Please continue voting for Faith. Susan Ezekiel says, at the end of the day, multi-choice and Bbnaija would not do anything. It's sad to watch. He did it's not Imisi. He did it with Imisi. They let it go. Now Sultana, and they would still do nothing. They like seeing a woman being bullied and hit on national TV. I really can't wait for the show to end. I am Mao says, when will Stan Sheep stop making you people reason like this now? Disqualify for what? In Spain, okay, this one's is not for this particular incident. Afro Yvonne says, when Sultana seized all Faith foodstuffs and kept them in the head of house lounge, you didn't see anything wrong with that, Abby. Sultana is fond of doing this. Anytime she is getting power into the head of house lounge, she will try to see something, then keep it there. Beautiful says, the things that Faith does can never fly on Bbnaija, BB Zanzi. That's Big Brother South Africa. They call it BB in Zanzi. It's shocking how Bbnaija lets all these things he does, especially his violent actions against women. It was Imisi, now it's Sultana, not to mention the little provocation he has been doing openly to get reactions from housemates. Irene says, disqualified my foot. Vote Faith. Sultana did nothing, but he just was dragging that bucket with her. Keep watching the back of your television. Shame on you. This one says, they are both in it. Don't do biased nonsense. Both were dragging and other fell. No one touched her and no one touched him. So let the game continue. If she didn't want any wahala, she was going to report to head of house or big brother. Finish. But beautiful thing is she got the bucket. Bolanle says, forcefully retrieving something from somebody is nothing but violence. What if the floor is tiles, so Sultana will be injured? Well, I don't know why Bbnaija is condoning this behavior. Maybe their rule book support it. This one says, like, did you see how he dragged that bucket? Who raised this boy? How is he a doctor like this? Good question. Okay, Victoria Ajel says, you will cry blood. You are hyping him more. Disqualification for what? Your fave is not even qualified. Okay, this one says, was Imisi disqualified when she pushed Rude Boy? You know, this is back and forth with all of these comments coming in. So it means that people are really not excited about what had happened. They feel that maybe Faith might be disqualified because of this particular trend or the push that he had with Sultana. But I just feel that he was so forceful with it. Nothing wrong in dragging or arguing, but when it comes to that, you are stronger than her, obviously. You are so forceful. You are too forceful. And maybe that might not give him any disqualification, maybe a strike or something. But again, that was wrong of him to have gone that far. That's my opinion. What's yours? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Do you think that would warrant a disqualification? Do you think that deserves some measure of strike or warning? I mean, we're counting 3 days to the end of the season, and I don't think disqualifying him would make any sense for now. For now, you wouldn't, because I mean, it will look like, well, he wasn't there, that's why he didn't win. But if he was, he would have won. So that's what it would have been. So for me, I don't think he should be disqualified, so that Imisi will carry the thing on top of his head. Imisi will carry it on top of his head. Let him see it and let him cry. Tell me what you think, guys. I'll be back in a bit. Stay there.